Hello everybody, Happy New Year to you all, and welcome to another episode of the Simpsons Episode Reviews. It's been weeks since I've done one of these, and finally I can get right back to it. Since there was only one episode to review in December, there is actually 3 in January that I am reviewing. And this is the first one. And it's the first episode of 2015, and it's called The Man Who Came to Be Dinner. Now the story is all about the Simpsons going to Disneyland and finding out that this ride takes them into space, and they land in Rigel 7. And one of the family members has to be picked for a sacrifice. Now I'm going to talk about the full story. But before I do, if you have not seen the episode, this is where the spoiler ends. So if you have not seen the episode, go here now. And if you have seen the episode, then this is not going to be a problem for you. So for the people who have seen the episode, here is the full story. Now the Simpsons go to Disneyland. And that's actually a reference to the Disney theme parks. And they find out that most of the rides at that particular theme park suck. And Bart actually tries to get out of one of them, but fails miserably. However, the Simpsons family find out that there is a ride that they're interested in. However, this particular ride is booby-trapped by Kang and Kodos, and it's called Rocket to Your Doom. The Simpsons family go on it, and what happens next? The Simpsons family gets transferred to Rigel 7, where they become prisoners. And in order for the Simpsons family to go free, one of them has to be sacrificed. And they actually pick Homer to be sacrificed. But before Homer Simpson is sacrificed by the aliens, he is freed by the Resistance. Now the Resistance is a group of aliens that don't believe in war or sacrifices. And they free Homer from being sacrificed. However, Homer decides to actually free his family. Homer had a choice, either to go back home to Earth or free his family. He chose to free his family. However, because he wasn't there to be sacrificed, the rest of the Simpsons family are being sacrificed along with him, even though he comes back to the aliens to be sacrificed. Now, the aliens actually cut a part of Homer Simpson's butt. And when it is fed to the Queen dies. It turns out that there were toxins in the Simpsons family that are indigestible, and as a result, the Simpsons family cannot be eaten. So the aliens decide to bring the Simpsons family home. And when the Simpsons family actually tries to go home, Abe Simpson wants attention. So as a result, the Simpsons family decide not to go back to Earth, but they decided to travel somewhere. And unfortunately, that somewhere is not pointed out because the episode ends. And that's basically it. Now on with the review. Now I know for a fact that not everybody liked this episode. I know one of the writers from AV Club didn't like this episode either. However, I really liked this episode. I liked it for the story and the humor. The story did lack a little bit in Acts 3 and 4. But it didn't ruin the story. And I liked that there was an episode with Kang and Kodos in it that wasn't Halloween related. And it was effective. Unlike Gump Roast, which was terrible, which had Kang and Kodos in it, the reason why that particular episode sucked is because they had Kang Kodos in it in the third act, and it didn't work that well. With this particular episode, however, with Kang Kodos in it, it worked effectively. And I really enjoyed the story. Now the humor is one of the high points, because there is so much jokes that I really laughed at. And it was some of the best jokes since Treehouse of Horror 25. It was that good. I was really laughing at some of the jokes that they had, especially some of the rides that they had. There was even an alien that looked like Lisa that was cool. And some of the Star Trek references were awesome. This was a fun episode to watch. And I'm giving this episode 3.5 stars. And I am not taking that back, because I really enjoyed this episode. And if you didn't like this episode, that's fine with you. However, I did. And I am not taking back my 3.5 stars for this episode, because this was a fun episode to watch. If you really enjoyed it yourself, then congratulations. If you didn't like it, that's fine. Now, this episode is available on Hulu Plus. It'll be available on Hulu in probably a week. And it's also available on the Fox Now app and on the Simpsons World app as well. So you can definitely check that episode out if you missed it. And I highly recommend that you do check this episode out. It was a fun episode to watch. And that's basically my review of The Man Who Came to Be Dinner. Next time on the Simpsons Episode Reviews, I am reviewing Bart's New Friend. So I will catch you next time. Happy New Year to you all. Peace out, everybody. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have not seen any of these videos that are on the screen, you can click on one of them. Thank you very much.